Hi everyone. Say hi. Hi. That was Alaska, but to start off the story that I want to share with you guys, as many of you might have been before, I was in line at In-N-Out, and unfortunately, I couldn't help but to look at a girl's This is terrible. Why? So I was in line at In-N-Out, and I couldn't help but, you get it? If you don't, you will soon. But to look at a girl's butt in front of me. It's so gross to say it out loud, but so many guys do this. And hear me out. Hear me out. Before you are so quick to judge, so many people, so many men, including myself, have this instinctual, primal urge to check out female bodies, and it's gross. And that's why you have so many people at the gym get uncomfortable. So many women, they put like hoodies around their waist. And it's just something that guys don't talk about because they're embarrassed about it. It's the same thing about their sin with masturbation or lust. Like, it's just embarrassing, and it's kind of a taboo to talk about it in a sense. And so that's why this video is so hard for me to make, because I have to humble myself and realize that I can help more people by being a voice and talking about this issue rather than acting like it doesn't exist. So I was looking at a girl's butt, right? I'm going to hell. And I immediately recoiled. I don't want to lust over women. And I have decided I will be breaking this curse. I will be breaking this curse of lust and returning back my power, so I may not look at women with lust. There's this quote about looking at women with lust. The quote goes, and it's from the Bible, "But I tell you that anyone who looks at a woman with lustful intent has already committed adultery with her in his heart." Matthew 5:28. So this Bible quote is very, very powerful, and it's something that us as men need to acknowledge. We need to acknowledge when we're looking around with wandering eyes and we scan and accidentally check out a woman. But we have to realize that it's not an accident. We are allowing ourselves to do that. And oh my Lanta, it is so difficult to control our eyes. So ask God for help. And that is exactly what I did in this moment. I looked and I recoiled. I immediately recoiled, and I knew that I wanted to change that. I wanted to get my power back. I wanted to stop giving my power away to lust. And so I recoiled, I looked away, and I prayed. I said, "God, please help me. Please give me power, grant me power, so I may not succumb to lust." And so I asked God for help. And He turned my head to a beautiful painting while I was in line. And I think that's phenomenal. I asked God for help. And so what God gave me is He said, just look 90 degrees to your right. And 90 degrees to my right was this colorful painting. And mind you, I'm at In-N-Out in a fast food restaurant, and I'm not expecting to see any awesome painting. I'm expecting to see In-N-Out merchandise. But even though this was an In-N-Out painting, and it was marketed and branded for In-N-Out, I still saw the beauty in it. Honestly, it was beautiful. So I was given the choice. I could either give my attention away to a meaningless, instinctual desire, making me nothing more than an animal, or I could derive meaning from an artistic expression. To view art in a most unusual place as a fast food chain. To look at art, to find beauty at fast food. Normally, people don't think of art when they go to fast food. And that's what God gave me. He said, listen, my son, you don't need to give in to your instinctual, animalistic tendencies. There's art all around you. You just need to look for it. When the devil shows you something that you know you shouldn't be looking at, God has something way more beautiful if you just turn your head 90 degrees to the right. Stop looking at meaningless junk. Find meaning in art. There's art all around you. And it just so happened that this was fast food art. So, I hope you guys didn't skip the video so fast. I know I had a little bit of explaining to do, but this is something that needs to be talked about. It's something so important, and so many men, such as myself, suffer with this on a daily basis. We have wandering eyes, and we must ask God to give us the power, return us the power, so that we may not succumb to lustful desires. Because God says, I don't know if God said this, but it's in the Bible. So he says, I tell you that anyone who looks at a woman with lustful intent has already committed adultery with her in his heart. So even if you're looking at women with lustful intent, you have already sinned. Take back your power from the devil, my friends. I love you. I hope you have a blessed day. Happy holidays to everybody. Go spend time with your family. Truly enjoy the time, the quality time you get to be with them. And don't lose power in the present moment. Realize that you have the power to consciously make an effort in every given moment. And I'm going to be so honest with you, it is so hard because we don't have the power. So that is why it is so fundamental that you ask God for help. You pray and you ask Him to give you the wisdom, and which will give you the power. So I tell you that you have the power because you are capable of it. You are capable of it. Most certainly the most incredible things. However, most of us don't ask God, and so we fall ill to the devil's plots. So ask God for help, and He will help you, just like He did for me today at In-N-Out. Thank you so much, my friends. Peace.